join in the prayer of thanksgiving found in your bulletin. We give you thanks, wondrous God, for the mystery of creation, for the miracle of life, and for seeds of renewal you plant deep within all living things.
We praise you that you continue to create and recreate forever, mending what is broken and making all things new.
Holy God of mystery, love, and power, we bless you for your child, Jesus Christ, who has come among us to restore all things to your purpose, to heal the sick and feed the hungry, and to offer all people a destiny as your daughters and sons.
Remembering Jesus, we offer you our love, our praise, and our thanksgiving in joy and suffering, in sickness and health, in union with Christ in life and death.
By your Spirit, anoint us for a ministry of care, that we who have known your healing touch may share your love with those in need of your grace.
Holy and living God, with our whole hearts we praise you, and with our lives we give you glory. Through Jesus Christ, the healer, and the Spirit who labors to bring forth new creation. Amen.
Let us now receive our offering.
Today is Hunger Sunday at Noble Road Church, and I encourage you to read the rest of the announcements in the bulletin. Also like to mention, if you haven't already noticed, the card which is in your bulletin about the music program of Leslie Adams, which takes place on Saturday, May 28th. At Oberlin Conservatory of Music. Why don't you read that and make a note of that? You didn't get one? Okay, I'll read it. The composer in person shares his career and works. Audio examples include vocal, solo, choral, instrumental solo, chamber, and orchestral. It's going to be at Kula's Recital Hall, the Oberlin Conservatory of Music, which is on West College Street in Oberlin, Ohio, Saturday, May 28th at 2 p.m. That's part of the commencement weekend. Are there other announcements, Pam?
Do Presbyterian t-shirts are a reality, and you can pre-order yours downstairs.
Well, if you already ordered yours, it probably is one more $50.
But I think everybody ordered.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah. If you haven't seen it, Cleveland Heights Patch, which is a local news site, did a thing on a coffee house. Mike knows about it. Did a thing on a coffee house at the Coventry Library, and there's a photo essay that very much features
they're the
Mike
stars,
and
Mike
Jan.
and Jan.
And Mike was doing his poetry at the coffee house. So the site is clevelandheights.patch.com, and there's lots of photos.
ClevelandHeightsPatch.com, is that what you said?
clevelandheights.patch.com is the local site.
John had a link on his Facebook page if you listen.
Yes. Good friend, you did it through my wall.
Are there any other announcements? Carolyn?
If any of you have meant to bring your cookies for the USO cookie collection and haven't, you could bring them to the office tomorrow or drop them off at my house, but I'll be taking them to Messiah Lutheran at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning.
I understand there was a champagne serving last week,
There was.
and I was out of town. So were the Johnstons. For those who weren't here, could you explain what that was all about?
Oh, sure. I'll try to do so in a nutshell. We've been working very hard to change the Book of Order to make it more open, especially for folks in the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender community. Last week, well, we needed a majority of presbyteries to vote on it. And last week, the presbytery to get us into the majority did vote, which means that on July 11th, I can't remember if that's exactly right, July 10th, the new books of order will be out, and the part of it that was discriminatory will be changed by a wording that actually came from our presbytery, went to the General Assembly, was adopted at the General Assembly to be passed out to the presbyteries, and the presbyteries voted on it. So it's been a long road for this congregation, so that's what we're celebrating.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for asking.
Any other?
Before we start the blessing, we will sing Shalom, Chaverim, or Farewell, Good Friends. What would you rather do, the Hebrew or the English?
Hebrew.
The Hebrew. All right, we'll do the Hebrew, and we'll sing it once through together, and then we'll just divide the sanctuary in half, and we'll do it as a round for a while. So please turn to 537 and have that ready. And we need to do the blessing first.
Following our encounter with the presence of the living and restoring God, we are called into the world to be witnesses to God's vision and wholeness.
Sisters and brothers, may the touch of Christ bring you healing. May the love of Christ bring you hope. And may the life of Christ bring you insight as you go forth with new vision. Amen.
Amen.